What's up, everyone? It's your boy Blue. Welcome back to the channel. This is Kickin' Trips. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. I got another fun one for you guys today. What's up, everyone? It's your boy Blue. Welcome back to the channel. This is Kickin' Trips. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. I got another fun one for you guys today. A top classic, top 3 grail for me and probably for a lot of us sneakerheads is back. These are the 2024 Nike Air Jordan 3 Black Cement. Ooh, and these are back, making us feel like it's 1988 all over again, as Nike went back to try to get the original cut and shape of the iconic first release of this model, which was in '88. And it's been 6 long years since we've had a release of these. But is it actually a little too late for Jordan Brand? And will these actually be the first time a grail like this might actually sit? Oh, let's talk about it. Now, as always, I'm going to be diving into all the details with close-ups, including a little story behind the iconic release of this sneaker back in '88. I'm going to do some comparisons to the 2018 pair, elephant in the room as far as the print, we all know, so I'll dive into that as well. But before all that, drop a like. It's not drop a like. It's click that subscribe and notification bell. It just goes a long way as far as helping the growth of the channel. I struggle with this part of the video every time. That's probably why you always see me laughing at this part, guys. Okay, so long story short, kind of short, it goes something like this. It's 1987, and Michael Jordan wins his first dunk contest with the now famous free throw line dunk. But did you know that he wasn't actually wearing Jordan 3s when he did that first free throw line dunk? He was actually wearing Jordan 2s. What? I think because of all the pics and stories and videos that we've seen over the years, we just assumed that Mike won the dunk contest with his most famous dunk while wearing 3s. We even got a Jordan 3 free throw line special edition release a few years back that celebrated that iconic dunk. It had a translucent sole that had a free throw line stripe painted into the sole of that sneaker. But that was actually from his second dunk contest that he won when he was actually wearing the 3s. And he did the same free throw line dunk that he did the year before in the 2s when he won the dunk contest for the first time. But honestly, I don't blame Nike for switching it up. Who wants a Jordan 2 free anything, to be honest with you? I mean, when it comes to us sneakerheads, I think we'll all just skip the 2 when we're talking about the iconic sneakers as if it didn't even exist. But as that story goes, Mike wasn't really digging the Jordan 2 either, and he was actually contemplating trying to get out of his deal with Nike because he originally wanted to go to Adidas. Enter Tinker Hatfield, who put Nike on the map with the Air Max 1 in 1987. He was the first to expose air on a Nike Air shoe. Now, I've mentioned it here before that the Nike Air Max 1 is my favorite model of all time. And as far as grails, these are my top 2, especially this Atmos with the elephant print on it. We'll unpack these another day. When Tinker presented MJ this design with the first ever mid-cut Jordan, with the first ever exposed air unit on a Jordan sneaker, the elephant print, and the first time we saw the Jordan Brand Jumpman logo on any Jordan sneaker, Jordan was back on board. And Nike launched one of the most memorable campaigns with Spike Lee as Mars Blackman.
Oh, money, why you want to do that to me? Why you leave me hanging? Come on, I got it. Oh, Mike, man, that's cold, man.
Listen, Tinker Hatfield probably ended up saving Nike with this design. And this sneaker right here probably saved all of us from seeing Air Adidas. And who knows, had things gone differently in those meetings, we might have never seen sneaker culture become what it is today. It's as if all the stars were just lining up perfectly. As MJ went on to debut the Jordan 3 at the 1988 NBA All-Star Game that just happened to be in Chicago that year, winning his second dunk contest, on his final dunk, doing the famous free throw line dunk again, wearing the white cements. And the next night, he debuts the black cements at the All-Star Game, dropping 40 and winning the '88 All-Star Game MVP in front of his home fans. And it was just craziness and greatness moving forward, and no sneaker shop was able to keep these in stock. As soon as they landed at the stores, they were gone before they could even hit the shelves. So when I first read that Nike was gonna bring these back for the first time since 1988, but then they said it was gonna be a reimagine, and I was like, no, don't give us some suede or start changing the materials or start aging out stuff too much. Just give us the original. And that is exactly what Nike did, bringing us back the 1988 version of the sneaker as close to what it looked like back when it first released. And I can't wait to jump into all these details with you. As always, starting with the box, we get the flat black lid, which was the first to don the Jumpman logo. The bottom comes in the standard cement print, and the one thing you'll notice different from the 2018 pair is that we get the Nike Air branding instead of the Jumpman Air branding. Also with these, we get the original 1988 all orange hand tag, whereas in the 2018 pair, it came with the later version of the hand tag, which was a lot nicer, but again, they are trying to keep it as original as they can to the 88 release, and I can appreciate that. Pointier, slimmer look towards the whole toe box, with the elephant print being a little bit lower as well, gives this whole shoe more of a sharpened look, back to how the original 88 pair came as well. As the 18 pair was a lot bulkier, a lot wider print that wrapped around that toe. These have much smoother leather, which is closer to how they came back on the OG 88 model, and I love this leather. It's super soft to the touch and feels great on foot. The 18 pair had that tumbled leather, but adding that tumbled effect to leather doesn't mean that it's actually better leather, as these are much more comfortable on foot compared to the 18 pair. With the ankle collar part of this model raised a little higher than the previous models, it gives it more of that OG 88 mid-cut look. And the inner collar padding is slimmed down as well, which is definitely a welcome change and makes this feel so much less compressed around my ankle compared to the 18 pair, which had these fat padded inners that just felt unnecessary. And we need to talk about the elephant in the room, the elephant print that is. It's a lighter shade of that gray with less pronounced cuts, unlike the 2018 pair, but this is what I really love about this pair because it's so close to what the original looked like back in 88. And I know that there are pairs out there with elephant print issues, but I can only say that on my pair, the print came out amazing, so I just feel lucky as the quality control on this pair was just really good. Now, as far as sizing, I'd say these are a lot less snug than my 2018 pair were, but I still wouldn't recommend you going down a half size. I'd say stick true to size. Unless you're a really wide footer, then I would probably go up a half size, especially with that new narrower toe box that we got on these. But I would say that considering we got some really good leather on these and it's nice and soft, I think these are gonna break in really nice. So what do you get when Nike and Jordan Brand bring back the sauce with an all-time classic and as close to the original 1988 form, with great materials and as close to the original shape and cut from 36 years ago? You get an all-time A1 Grail back in the collection. But it is kind of crazy that 35 plus years later, we are here talking about these, still trying to get these in our hands. And honestly, we're even making videos about these. And I would have never guessed as a little kid that I'd be in front of a camera trying to make videos about a sneaker. But it does really go to show what the sneaker culture is, what it really means to us. And if I'm being honest, I think we have Tinker Hatfield and MJ to thank for a lot of what we've been able to do in the sneaker game. All right, guys, that is it for me. Feel free to drop a like, comment, and subscribe if you like where we're going with the content on the channel. It really does go a long way as far as the growth of the channel, so definitely appreciate that. And let me know what you guys think. Are you guys going for these? This is a double up? Triple? You guys passing? I just feel like it's been 6 long years since we've had these in our hands. I think these are way better than the 2018 pair. No disrespect to that pair, but to bring us back a sneaker that is exactly what it was like in 1988, from the shape, the cut, the materials, the shade of the print on there. I think I got really lucky with my pair. I got really good print on these. I know there's some stories out there about some bad print. Now, as for me, I put my girls in some black cements back when they were 10 and 12 years old, back from the last drop. And I really hope one day I could put my grandkids in some black cements, because these are my absolute top grail of all time, my A1 if I was going to start a list today. And that kind of leads me back to what I always say. Have these been on your grail list? Get them! Not on your grail list, but maybe you just want to add them to the collection for the first time? Buy them! More important than anything, guys, wear them. All right, guys, I'll catch you on the next one. Oh, I'm so happy.